boo house. Give your life to me and what I do and you get flued out. Leave it in her raw while she on top and let it ooze out. Her head was so stupid, would've thought that she had 2 mouths. He said, are you sure you don't wanna talk? For today because tomorrow might not show its face. Rolling up some pressure, praying God take all this pain away. Powerful and short-lived, my life is like a throwaway. Thinking about my niggas who turned on me might just pour 8. Niggas talk that fly shit when I'm gone, cause in my face they can't. It used to be about hoes until I seen profit from 28. I was copping babe shirts, Rolexes and Gucci. You was talking down on me but secretly a groupie. Don't ever speak too loosely on niggas I never met, or a bitch that I never hit, or some money I never get. I really am a connect. I had niggas really upset. Remove my heart from my chest. Take Perkins, relieve the stress. Still getting texts from my ex. Get the best, it's hard to forget. Something like God in the flesh. I'm 100, ain't nothing less. Couldn't take no more, so I had to pray. Got on my knees and asked for God to take this pain away. Instead, he made me worse and gave me more green than the earth. I felt like I was cursed from birth. I took nothing and made it work. I grinded this from the dirt. Can you see these stains on my shirt? I grinded this from the dirt. Can't you see these stains on my shirt, man? They say watch out for the snakes, but nowadays it's hard to tell. I asked God to keep me safe, and the next day I was in a cell. I never asked to live the longest, so to not die and go to hell. I just won't catch every sale. Money saved up for my bail. Nowadays I stress the most, cause the police took all my hope. Think my bitch the next to go, cause she ain't never seen me broke. I'm thinking the ways to cope. It was either robbing or dope, cause nobody showed me the ropes. I set this up on my own. I told her to let me go. Told her that I was evil, but you know for some people, they gotta see to believe you. Nowadays I just feel empty, the envy gon' make them kill me, but know the day that they tempt me, I promise one coming with me. I can't picture myself at 50, I'm dreaming a nigga pilled me, did me 50 at my funeral, trying to convince people that he missed me, so I'm riding through my city on a suicide mission on my lonely, cause I can't tell who with me and who against me, Lord. I hit my knees and I had to pray. On my knees I asked for God to take this pain away. But instead he made me worse and gave me more green than the earth. I feel like I was cursed from birth. I took nothing and made it work. I grinded this from the dirt. Can't you see these stains on my shirt, nigga? Grinded this from the dirt. Can't you see these stains on my shirt, nigga? You a jerk, nigga. I know you don't fuck with me, nigga, but fuck G. Big G, nigga.
Ladies be so crazy. On that bands for a kilo. Young and rich baby, I been on. Real certified stepper ain't a block that I won't spin on. I stayed down on all 10 on. 5 bitches, they all bought a frame, trying to fuck all 10 on.
What's going on, Storm? Hope all is well. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. I picked a new spot today. I never parked here, and they've been hitting me left and right with the one headlights. Probably since I've been here, probably been like 10 one headlights.
Chopper, nigga roof. Gangsters, I look with some get killed, they have 2-3 blunt, they get the low, and don't do nothing, we get the lower. So go up. Why you fake won't smoke with us as if your bucks ain't slow enough? Niggas dead, I ain't making no diss, I make hits, they know what's up. When we war, I'm in the front, but when y'all beef, you know the lux. On the phone, he sound so tough, I pulled up, niggas run on nothing. Most murders last 30 months, a nigga still ain't found my blood. My mama always told me, baby,
Just trying to sleep.
he slid on people under our beef, and
Yeah, I
niggas
can
ain't no
dig it.
You know to keep your moves quiet, dying if I see him. The reason niggas know the
These people gonna get their they're gonna get a full dish.
make it even. The reason niggas need help breathing, doctors stop the bleeding. The reason niggas people pay for
Hey, what's going on, Tip? Top of the morning.
greeting, trying to cook up, make it even. You gotta tell me niggas bones and ain't on none like I ain't certain. Last time we face to face that weekend was a funeral service. It's gonna always end in hearses. I took over through murder. I'm a boss, pursue up like a worker. I'm on this on purpose. We slide, I put the cleats aside and what to feel with jerkers. Like talking, I think niggas work. It's starting to make me nervous. That stick involved in several murders. Clean, but it's still dirty. And the game is blessed because I play with courage. Shoot from top my jersey. I got reach and get you stretched for 30. Houston to New Jersey. It's a pain for me to find my purpose. Make sure I was worthy. I ain't
Excuse me. Excuse me, you guys. It's legitimate. It's legitimate.
your moves quiet, dying if I see him. The reason niggas know to update Yeeky ain't no speaking. The reason niggas grieving, trying to click up, make it even. The reason niggas need help breathing, doctors stop the bleeding. The reason niggas people pray for peace, but ain't no treaty. The reason niggas grieving, trying to cook up, make it even.
Nappy, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this shit gets aggravating as hell, though. But yeah, I know what you're saying, though.
Ready to come on around, they couldn't catch him in a jag. Walking out the sacks, bitch bad, hand full of bag. Cash gang key. What up, Veer? Some of my niggas got a meal, but we ain't meat god. Fat nigga. Real killer make the goons nervous, act different. Bring it to a nigga room service. 5 guys. Lame niggas, your whole crew burgers. Boogeyman. Play with me, get your dukes murdered. They say G always dissing. They gon' do that boy like duck. I'ma be 100, bro. My ops ain't even cut. I eat him like a pizza. All you gotta say is stuff. Your bitch ain't even eat. All she got today was shot on my team. I feel like Donovan Mitchell. You these hoes last out, so you make Donald's the bitches. Got a skillet on the Glock, tryna fry me a nigga. On the phone with my ears, finna buy me a nigga.
I don't fuck with pigs, I heard the boys trying to cooperate. Still getting them pills and tax them niggas like we out of state. They been know I bought an E-course, Maliko Lafayette. They been know I put the Glock on niggas before we got the case. That bitch fuck, get that boy.
Yeah, this is. Sorry, guys. It's legitimate. Pretty ugly. I want to catch one of them in the act so bad, messing with one of my tires, man. I swear. Oh my goodness, if I can actually catch one of them in the act. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. Maybe not actually planned, but I think they tested it. I think they're testing a lot of shit on the community. Like, well, yeah, planned, but I definitely think that they're doing shit. You know, because there's too many people talking about it, man. They want to hurry up and get that shit out the way, I think. It's gonna, pretty soon, it's gonna be no way that they can ease it in. Like, right now, they can do it and get away with it. But with so many people talking about it and shit, you know, pretty soon, they're not gonna have full range on it. And you know, the public is pretty stupid anyways, the general public at least. anything they tell them. They be blowing up bombs all in the ocean and shit, telling people that shit's fucking earthquakes. Earthquake water, there was an earthquake on there. They do have earthquakes in the water, but, you know, the way they do shit, man, it's like, you know, it's bullshit, man. You know, it's the way the water be typhooning and tsunami and motherfuckers and shit, like, they could literally walk up to somebody and shoot them in the head and tell the general public it was a bird that did it, and 9 times out of 10, most of the general public would believe a bird walked up to somebody and shot them in the head. Anything. Let me see. What you been up to? I'm sorry, you guys. Man, just trying to get away from these motherfuckers and do this little recycling shit, man, and try and, you know, just be a normal fucking human being. It's hard to be a normal fucking, it's fucked up. It's fucked up when you gotta struggle to be a normal human being behind these fucking puppeteer motherfuckers, man. And then I wonder, like, they act really shocked when they get killed and shit. They act shocked if you even say something to them, but, you know, when they get killed and shit, they act like they don't know why. Crazy, man. Hey, what's going on, Mo? Yeah, anything they tell, man, it's crazy. Yeah, did you get the notification? Man, it's getting, excuse me, that's legitimate. It's getting ugly out here with these fucking weirdos, man. They're just, it's almost like it's I know it's not everybody, but, you know, it's almost like it's damn near every one of these fucking people. It's almost like that. I know it ain't, though. They want me to think that shit. Life is rough. Life is rough, bumpy ride, one perilous rocky road. You're right about that, man. Okay, cool, okay. Yeah, I didn't think the notifications was getting out there for a minute. You know, they be fucking with my shit so much. This is the first time I could do a live, and they just sporadically let me do lives. Like when I can, if I catch them when they're slipping, I can get a live in and shit. But you know, when they're really on it and they don't want me to do a live, I can't do a live for shit. No matter how many times I try, none of that shit. Tiptoeing. Good vibes. Definitely good vibes. What do you mean by tiptoeing? Smoking, hell yeah. acting like I'm not looking at this dude. I'm gonna see how hard he tries to get my attention. If he tries to see if I'm looking at him or something, he's a fucking piece of shit perk. Even dogs have it rough, Nappy. You don't hear them say rough. True. Very, very true, man. Yeah. You gotta let it out some way. You definitely gotta let it out some way. Any way you can vent that shit out, vent that shit out. I mean, any healthy way to vent it out at least. Don't try not to go punching on anybody. You know it's crazy, man. Like literally, I've already fucking accepted the fact that this is the way the rest of my life is gonna be. Pretty much this is my life rolled up in an eggshell. As far as the target, not being out here, but like as far as the targeting and all that shit, having to walk into fucking stores and fucking people fucking trying to shortchange you at the register. Like you literally gotta be on every aspect of human activity. You gotta literally be on that shit, man. These people, they fuck with your money. They fuck with your sleep. Oh man, they fuck with your business. They fuck with every aspect of life. They even fuck with your your sensations and shit. Like when you gotta piss or use the bathroom and shit, they can make you use the bathroom. They can make you hungry. Just point little devices at you and shit. It's like having to get used to a whole new fucking world. Like we've been teleported into some fucking different dimension, and now you gotta fucking adapt to their way of life. A bunch of fucking zombies and shit. And now you gotta be on one side or the other. It's two sides. It's the good side and the evil side. Well, actually, I don't know. A lot of people A lot of people probably already fucking just grew up fucking evil like that. Yeah, it's definitely rough. No doubt about that. What's going on, John? Nappy, you are a survivor. Your life is rolled up in a takeout egg roll. Yeah, I know it's rough. You're a survivor. You're that. Oh yeah. That's definitely yeah, most definitely. Nah, I wasn't saying like my life is over or anything like that. Like it's just you gotta adapt to a whole new lifestyle. Like I've already pretty much added up as far as these people being in my life forever. You know, I'm expecting the worst, if you will, hoping for the best if it comes. Hopefully it does, but you know, I'm already at the mind of, yeah, this is gonna be like this for a while. Because the more jobs, I don't know how that happened, y'all. I don't know if y'all even still on here, but it just kicked me off. If anybody's still on here, let me know. I might have to start it over. Okay, here we go. Yeah, remember what I said when you started lives? You must adapt to this now. Oh yeah. I believe I remember something like that. Yeah, the adapting, like I'm good at adapting to certain shit. Like I can adapt to it. I can't get used to it, but if that makes sense, like I'll never be able to adapt to it to the point of where, well, maybe I can, but that's 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna say something once in a while, like not adapt to it to where I let it just run over me, if you will, but adapt to it as in I know I know like this is fucking what it is, so just gotta deal with it and pursue it day by day, and whatever comes just fucking comes. It's a lot of TIs dying. It's a lot of perps dying. You just don't know when you're gonna get that. You never know when you're gonna get that match. And come across so many different perps. So you never know just when all it's gonna take is the right combination. The right combination of the wrong people. Put them in the same atmosphere. One of these days somebody's gonna wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Or just be fucking tired of it. And that organic time bomb that organic time bomb that they've been creating the whole time, which is us. The time bombs, the ticking time bombs that they are literally creating all over the place. One of them's gonna go off. And that's the thing with these people, man. They don't care if you don't. They don't care if you don't go off right now. They don't care if you don't go off a year from now. And in fact, they fucking expect that shit. There's think tanks that think this fucking it's been think tanks to think this program. It's still think tanks working on this fucking program right now. Think tanks, literally fucking people that are mastering the direction of this program. And they know the desired effect isn't gonna take place immediately. But they do know it will take place. And it doesn't matter if it takes place today. It doesn't matter if it takes place next year. Just as long as it takes place. And as long as they can work on us every day with that fucking psychological bullshit. As many of us as there is. We've been killing shit up for a long time. We've been fucking all over the news, but it's all covered up under mental illness. And I can almost guarantee anything, go back to all the news clippings where they said that the shooter had a mental illness. Go back to any of those fucking stories and it'll probably be a targeted individual. Many jobs available now, but they hire you. Yeah. No, the thing ain't me getting a job, Mo. That's not. The issue ain't me getting a job. Like, I know I could get a job. If I wasn't targeted, I'd probably have like 2 jobs. The thing is, I can't be in a room with those people. Like, I can't be surrounded by a bunch of fucking perps and shit. Can't deal with that shit all day. Knowing that I gotta give half that shit up for taxes. I gotta give half the money that I make up for taxes, or damn near half. I gotta give that shit back for taxes. And then I gotta deal with these motherfuckers all damn day. I would get in trouble. Like, and it's not like I would be going there set on getting in trouble. Cause I would try my hardest not to do anything, not to say anything. But when that shit just repetitively happens, I can't, like, I'll just say something knowing that, I know I'm gonna get in trouble, but it's just like, fuck it, man, I don't even care no more. And that's the least of, that's the least of what could happen. It's bad, like, I've been recycling. I've been kind of going hard on the recycle lately and shit, just in case something does happen and shit. You know, I don't really like getting on here and asking for donations and shit, so, you know, I've been kind of going super hard on this recycling shit, and it's like they on everything, bro. Like, I know if I had a real job, man, but like this recycling, just the recycling shit, and a lot of these fuckers are yuppies and shit, so, you know, they don't like fucking with the garbage cans and shit. Hell, regular people don't like fucking with the garbage cans, so, you know, for them to actually get out there, and for, like, they literally been tearing up all, they literally, you know, I know they're trying to make me think, like, they're thinking, like, they're literally trying to make me think that they're in my head, and they know where I'm gonna go every time before I get there, so they get there, and but they tow up damn near the whole downtown tonight, like, cause I've been stacking my recycle, I've been stacking it and shit, so, you know, like, I'll turn a little bit of it in, like, I'll turn in my plastics and my glass, and I'll save all the cans, and I'll stick it on top of the van. So I've been doing that, and, you know, it kind of pisses, well, I don't know why, well, I kind of do, but I kind of don't, like, it makes no sense, but understanding that I'm targeted and shit, it makes more sense, but, you know, they've been getting, like, super fucking pissed off, and, like, they've been tearing up all the fucking, like, all the spots. And then, like, when I get to a spot and I start getting shit, like, it might be a good spot. Look at the one headlight. It might be a good spot and shit. And then they'll just fucking start doing their noise campaigns, having cars drive past me hella fast and loud, and try and intimidate, like, that intimidation shit. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. You know, for the shit that these people do, man, they literally, you know, they mold you into, that's terrorism, man. That's terrorism, when they isolate you and take your trust away, and, like, literally, like, people don't understand how serious this shit is, man. Like, we're literally being terrorized. Like, people get, like, this is like RICO Act type shit, or in the range of RICO Act. I'm not sure if RICO Act just has to deal with drugs, but I think RICO Act is organized crime, and this is organized crime at its finest. We're under high, you know, and for, like, Storm, like, for the people that under the V2K, they're even under a higher based fucking, you know, terrorism, man. And for everybody, every one of us not to get out there and protest this shit, man. For every one of us, like, man, we really gotta get on the ball, man. Cause we ain't gonna get nowhere just making videos, man. We'll help each other out, and that counts for something, but, you know, that's not, you know, that's not gonna get us off this fucking island we're on. Especially since they direct most of our videos to whoever they want. So a lot of our videos and shit be going to goofballs and shit, like Chief Handler and all those other fucking weirdos and shit. Those type. and then we get fucking weirdos stuck on like they subscribe to us, and they start doing all that fucking weirdo shit. And then we gotta deal with a whole new set of fucking weirdos, not just our perps. Like we get we get new ride-alongs and shit. We got ride-along perps and shit. Perps that, perps that don't even get paid to be perps. They're just fucking trolls and shit. And for me, for some reason, Chief Handler always likes to talk about his fucking money and shit. Like, okay, you got a lot of money, Chief Handler, so you got all that fucking money, but you hang out on the fucking computer all day. Like, I don't care how much money you got, Chief Handler. You can have $50 million, $50 billion. Like, it's not gonna hurt or, make anything better for me. Whatever you got is what you got, bro. Like, for you to even fucking, like, we're talking about being targeted, and you're talking about having all these figures of money. Like, who gives a fuck about that shit? I mean, you, of course, but, I mean, like, why are you even saying anything to me about your money? Like, you're on the fucking computer. If you do got all that money, you work with the CIA, and that's what you get paid to do, is hang out on the fucking computer all day and fucking harass people because you ain't running no fucking business. You ain't running no business. You ain't working nowhere. You ain't doing anything productive enough to make that much money. Hang it out on the motherfucking computer all day. Talking shit to every targeted, it doesn't matter what targeted individual's channel I've been on. Cause sometimes like if I go to the targeted individual's channel, I just go look at the comment section and see if anybody's talking shit, and I might, say something and shit, and to the person, and then fucking, it never fucking fails, man. Chief Handler is under hella different names. Yeah, but it's always Chief Handler, Almighty Chief Handler, the Great Chief Handler, all these fucking Chief Handlers, like. But this motherfucker, like, nobody who's living a productive life has enough time to fucking do all that shit that you fucking do and hang out on the computer all day and have 7 figures, unless you inherited it or something, like, that's different, but. Yeah, that guy's a clown, man. That guy's a clown. Let's see what we got here. Have a good day, T.I. It's good here. Hey, likewise, Tip. Never get accustomed to it, but you must adapt, survive the program. Never become agreeable to their shit. Oh, yeah. That's what I mean, yeah. I couldn't be agreeable to that shit, like. Just accepting it and shit. And the thing is, man, I could smell a trap from a mile away. And it don't even gotta be a trap. It could be something that don't even sound right. And when if a motherfucker was to come up to me, I don't care if it was official law enforcement or any of that shit, was to come up to me and tell me that they would pay me off the books You know, fucking, however fucking much money that they be offering to pay me to fucking do this shit to somebody. There's no way in the world I would do it, because I know if this shit was to ever crack down, we would be the fall guys. That's the American fucking way. That's the American way. I know that for sure. They'll get you to fucking play their fucking shit until they get caught. And when they get caught, you're going down. You're going down. That's why the foot soldiers are who they are, and the one headlight bandits are who they are. You'll never see a one headlight bandit out here walking the beat. Nope. You never see well, you might see a handler out here on occasion, but the handler is never like, you know, the handler is gonna be nice to you. The handler is gonna pretend that they're the good guy. They're gonna act like they have nothing to do with their little puppet. The handler will be, hi, how you doing? Come talk to you, all that shit. But then they'll still let you know that they're perping you and shit. They'll still clear their throat, scratch their head, or do some fucking weird shit. But they're never gonna do the shit that they have these fucking weirdos do. Like, the handlers know how far to put it. Like, the handlers know how far to go with the shit. The police, they're gonna do more third party shit. You know, talking, sending directs, sending visuals at you. They're not gonna, like, these ones out here though, these police out here, like, I think because I'm out here on the streets and shit, that they think, like, I'm just some stupid fucking dude, like some fucking, oh, this stupid black guy, he's not fucking, he's just an idiot, like, but they have no fucking idea, man. Like, I'm not saying I'm the smartest fucking cookie. I'm not saying I'm the sharpest fucking tool. But, like, I know how to zone in on shit that I know that people, like, that, you know, people, you know, you're not gonna be able to deny it. And the little bit that I do know about this program, I do know there's a fucking science behind it. And I know they're out here trying to portray this fucking program as good. And I know I can fucking, you know, I can fucking put up the bad shit that's happening in this program up to the so-called good, like they're saying they're cleaning up the streets and all that fucking shit. Like, you can't fucking clean up. There's a science behind this program. You can't harass a person and then threaten them with fucking psychological evaluations to detour them from making police reports. So when they finally do something, and the people say, well, why didn't you ask the fucking police? You know, how are you gonna ask the police? Like, you know, it's certain shit that these fuckers are doing that we can prove. Like, as far as the psychological evaluate, like, that's literally, they're literally fucking detouring us from fucking making police reports. When they ask you, like, they're literally scaring us. Like, they're scaring us into thinking if we make this complaint that they're gonna lock us up in a psych ward. So we don't, you know, most of us don't even bother even fucking doing it. So when something does happen, they can lie and tell the people, oh well, this guy was crazy, or well, if these people were bothering you, why didn't you call the police? Like, there's so many times I tried to show the police footage of the one headlight bandits and shit, you know, like when they, because I was at one point, like when it started happening and shit, and this is when I first got my van and shit, and they put a scratch on it, like literally I showed you guys the back door with that big ass long scratch they put on it, and I called the fucking police station, and I literally told them, like, you know, if I catch somebody at my vehicle, I'm gonna kill him. Like, guys, I called the police station and I fucking said that shit. I said, I've been calling you guys, and you guys keep fucking telling me, oh, that's not illegal, or you ask me if I know these people, and I tell you I don't know them, then you ask me if I'm on medication and shit. So because I don't know these people, I'm on fucking medication, or I'm some fucking type of fucking psychotic person because I don't know these people and they're fucking with me. Like, what the hell? How the fuck does that make sense, man? How are you gonna ask me if I'm on medication and I'm sitting here trying to make a police report? Like, so I'm not gonna go for that shit. They've been letting air on my tires. Not only is that putting my life in jeopardy, that's putting the general public's life in jeopardy. And not only is that doing that, if something happens, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be blamed for reckless driving. And you guys are having these people do this. So the next person I catch, he's literally putting my life on the line. Like, I got to use my constitutional rights and defend myself, defend my life. So the next person that comes by my van, I'm finna kill him if they're fucking doing something to my, if they're doing something to my tires, scratching it, anything. And the lady, you know, they were just placating me and shit, because I was hella mad. And I was hella mad, and they were saying shit like, oh, no, don't do that. You don't want to do that. That type of shit, like, really fucking with my, fucking with my you know, they were aggravating the shit out, placating me and shit. And see, that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that I mean, like, you know, I be humble, but just, it's like sometimes, like, in the job set, it's just like that in the job setting. Like, I can be humble for so long, but even though, like, I could know, like, I'm not supposed to say this shit, and I could get in a lot of trouble for saying this shit, or whatever, like, they could have literally, like, they could have used that against me when I said that shit, but, you know, that was the beginning. Well, not the beginning, it was when I first got this van and shit, and I was just hella mad. And it's shit like that, though, like, I could know I'm not supposed to, like, I can't be saying that shit. But it's just to the point to where I don't give a fuck no more. It's like, and not on no tough guy shit, it's just like, the motherfucker just don't give a fuck no more. It's like, you be thinking like, damn, man, no help, no, there's literally no fucking, you know, letting up on this shit. It's cinched tight, 24 hours a day, fucking bullshit. No matter where this is a whole different spot. This is a whole different spot. Like, I've never parked here before, and I've never parked in this area before. Already, and it's in the cuts. This is like a, you know, industrial. industrial road, nothing but like warehouses and shit. And I've already seen like fucking 15 fucking one hell like bandits. Saying all that to say, yeah, it's a pretty tightly cinched program. So it's a lot of us dying, man, and it's a lot of us killing. And you know, every now and then, a targeted individual will catch it and be like, nah, that person was targeted. That he was targeted. And then you pay attention to the fucking news and shit. And sure fucking enough, he was targeted. Or she was targeted. Like the lady that ran into the White House that said Obama was fucking in her head. Another lady, no, it was a dude. Some truck driver ran into the state capitol. The military, two different military brothers. People just sniping people. Hey, what's going on, Tony? From Los Angeles. Have you heard from Steve? Yeah, I hope Steve is cool, man. I hope he's alright. It's been a long time, man. Yeah, that shit. I didn't know it was Obama's baby, or supposed to be Obama's baby, but I know this one lady said Obama was in her head. Obama kept talking in her head, she said. You know, it's a lot of fucked up shit going on right now, man. And you think these people are cold? You think these human beings are cold? Wait till they start bringing that shit they whipping up in them laboratories out on us. Oh my goodness. Those heartless motherfucking things, man. As we speak, they're creating new species right now, believe it or not. And they will be intertwined on the planet. If they haven't already been intertwined on the planet with us on some covert shit, they are creating people, ladies and gentlemen. You could think I'm crazy. Yeah, it's illegal to do it out here in America, you know, quote unquote, they say, but I saw some shit that they're doing in India and Russia with these fucking hybrid things, man. Lord have fucking mercy. And they can do it out like they can like out here, the shit that would be considered inhumane and shit, man, they get down with all that shit. Their delicacy is fucking beating monkeys on the head. And it's not funny to see the monkey go through the pain and shit. It's fucked up, man. But you know, the shit like out here beating on a monkey's head with some fucking instrument till his head bust open and shit. You know, that's crueler than humane. Like, there's laws against that. But in some places, they don't give a fuck. They do not give a fuck. They'll fucking chop your head off and put you on some type of... and they do it with no fucking anesthesia. Oh, man. These people are sick. These people are fucking sick out here, man. Those scientists and those doctors and shit, and, you know, Lord knows we need doctors and shit. We need good doctors. We don't need bad doctors. But, you know, to be a doctor, you can't be wrapped too tight upstairs, man. You're not, you know, there's something upstairs that just ain't right. Like, when you can fucking sit through and watch fucking people come in with opened up fucking wounds and fucking bones and guts and just fucking look at that shit and just like it's not even there, like like it's literally something like, you know, there's something that's, you know, that you're missing something inside, like, and I guess it's good because we do need doctors, but, you know, it gotta be pretty bad for the doctor. Like, there's some type of fucking emotion that just ain't there. I don't know what it is. I can't piece it, but, you know, I bet you there's a lot of doctors out there that fucking, you know, they get addicted to that operation shit, and they probably got dungeons and shit under their house with fucking kidnapped fucking people, and they just be going to work on them. Because that's, I don't know. That's some pretty deep shit, man. Morticians, like, even morticians, like, there's something out there. I'm not gonna say they don't have no soul. I don't want to say they don't have a soul, but there's something missing from them when you can just suck the guts out of a fucking person, cut them open and sew them back up and fucking, oh man. Just listening to the little vacuum sucking the guts out of somebody, man, I couldn't do a job like that. That's putting somebody in some fucking oven and fucking burning them and smelling their fucking flesh. Very not good. She was gonna tell about an affair with him, think he ended it. She did not like it. Yeah, I heard two different things. Man. Well, this is the second thing. Human beings. Who told you they all human? Yeah, I don't think they all human and shit, but, you know, you can't really explain that to you can't really explain that to anybody who's gonna, when you try and say that to somebody who doesn't, it's hard enough explaining this program to a regular person, so when you start putting shit like that in the mix, they really think we're in La La Land, so. And I be trying to, when I say certain things, I be trying to send people to, different sites and shit to research, just like Google up hybrids in India, or hybrids in fucking, like, they're literally, man, those people are bringing shit up out the sea, like monsters and shit, like, I know people think, I'm not gonna say monsters and shit, but they're bringing up, I'm starting to think the mermaids is real and shit, because, they do some shit in Africa, and they bring them up, but they're not pretty and shit, like, all that shit that they put on the movies and shit, like, the mermaids and shit, they're nothing like that. They look like fucking, they're nasty looking, like, but they keep popping up in Africa. And then it's crazy because all over it's different places, man, where weird shit is, like UFOs. Like, a lot of people out here, like in Half Moon Bay, like, they go fucking UFO watching it, and they fucking literally fucking see UFO. I don't know if it's legitimate UFOs or it's the government playing with shit, making people think it's UFOs and shit. But literally, like, you can see, like, that shit ain't no airplane, that shit, it could be a fucking drone, but, the way that shit be wiggling and shit, like, the hella fast and shit, like, teleporting, and it's like it disappears, but it pops up, like, right, like, it's crazy, man. It like disappears, pops up, and like zigzags and shit. So it's not nothing that we have in technology that we know about, at least. But they got a lot of people in Half Moon Bay. That shit's popping up in Mexico. A lot of them popping up in Mexico. Man, the UFOs and shit is popping up a lot of places. And then, when people start posting that real shit, they put a bunch of fake shit on there that you can tell is fake. They put fake shit on there, and they really make it look fake, so it kind of throws, it's like smoke and mirrors. It throws the fucking, it just like, for, like, based on the fact that I know that they can get into people's dreams now and fuck with people's dreams, like, I don't really, like, when people, like, I used to really watch a lot of, like, testimonies when people say they had dreams and or they died and they seen the other side, or they had dreams and, their dreams was like a warning or something. Like, I used to be, like, real interested in those. But now it's like, since I fucking know that they can fucking put shit in that, like, I don't even, because you don't know what's real and what's not. And they do the same fucking shit with the UFO or anything that they don't want us to know about. When somebody finds out about it and posts it, they'll hurry up and throw a bunch of fucking bullshit on it. Like, if people have a post on UFOs and it'd be like some real shit, they'll fucking put on some fucking, or they'll have somebody talking like they seen a UFO, but the person seem hella crazy and shit. it's almost like I remember when I was first coming up, or not first coming up in this shit, but like when this shit started, when I first found out this shit was fucking happening to me and shit. Like, because I was really, once I found out, that there was other people going through this, like, I wanted to find out as many people as I could. But, like, I couldn't, like, I fucking binge watch targeted individuals. Like, that was my daily thing, is just fucking recycling and all day fucking watching targeted individual. Soaking up as much information as I could get from every fucking targeted individual. Trying to see if any of them were on it for the same reason. Trying to see if any of them had ever got the shit stopped. Like, trying to find out ways to get it stopped. I was trying to create some type of coalition, like, get us together to go up. Like, I was trying to do all types of shit when I first fucking, like, just like my mind wouldn't stop working, and I had to do something to keep my fucking focus off of these fucking people, man. Like, that's I had to do something. So like when I did research a lot of the targeted individuals and shit, I would notice, and I could tell right away, like, what they were doing and shit, and I was right on most of them. I was right on a lot of them, except this one dude named Jiminy Cricket. But most of them, they were getting on fucking the thing, and they would say shit like, they were saying shit like their husband fucking was they'd be saying they were married to a movie star, and he beats on them all the time, and he got these people, like this one girl, she says, she said Michael J. Fox, the fucking, the actor Michael J. Fox had fucking, put her on the program, and I don't know how, but I don't know, like, maybe I might be wrong, but, the way she was saying shit, it just, it was totally unfucking believable. Like, even for a target to, knowing, even for a seasoned target, for a target that's been going through this for 25 fucking years and knows there's damn near nothing that these people don't do, like, you would still have a hard time at believing what this girl was saying. She said that she was married to Michael J, or she used to mess with Michael J. Fox, or one of them, and he used to beat her. He put her on the program, and every night he comes to her house, and like she was saying, he raped her, and he was just saying she was just saying a bunch of stuff, and it was like, it's fucked up. And then she would be crying, like, she would cry. It would be like a scream, but it wasn't like, I don't want to be laughing if it's some shit that they're really doing, man. But it's just, it was like a scream, and then she would smile again. She would just smile and say, but I'm over it. I'm dealing with it. He rapes me every night, but I'm dealing with it. It'd be shit like that just throws people off, and they'll be like, yeah, these people are batshit crazy. It's nothing happening to them and shit. Let's see. Disgusting, inhumane. If they treat animals Inhumane, what do you expect from them? Oh yeah, definitely. And see, just knowing how I would feel. See, and I think that's where a lot of people, they don't take their feelings and their selves into account when they do things to other people, whether it be animals, or they don't put themselves in that person's or that critters or whatever shoe. Like, for instance, the monkey. Okay, that might be a delicacy for you guys and all that shit. And if that's what you like to do, you like to eat monkey brains and all that shit. Why the fuck do you gotta beat on its fucking head, like, while it's in a fucking thing alive? Like, can't you fucking just humanely kill it and then pull the brain out of its head? Like, first of all, it's fucked up to kill something for something so fucking small. That monkey brain is not fucking bigger, and then you dispose of the rest of the fucking monkey? Like, what the fuck, man? These people are sick, man. And you put yourself in that monkey. What if that was you? And it was some fucking person beating on your fucking head when your head is in a contraption and you can't move. No, you can't go nowhere. It's fucked up, man. Oh, man. Just put yourself in that monkey shoes, man. And I don't care what you say. Oh, it's a fucking monkey. It's just a monkey. That fucking monkey feels pain just the same way you do. Whether it's just a fucking monkey, if it's a stupid fucking monkey, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that monkey feels the same fucking pain that you would feel. And that goes for anything. A dog, a fucking cat. Like in China, they fucking take the cats, they chop their fucking paws off while they're alive, and they fucking put them on this thing, and they throw them in this fucking hot thing of grease while they're still fucking alive, and then pull them out the grease and rip their fucking skin off. And it's like, damn, man. And that type of shit just makes you fucking... These people are cold, man. It's a lot of cold people out here, man, that, they can... if it was legal to take a human's life, it'd be a lot of people out here killing people just for fucking fun. Just for fucking fun. If taking a life, if nobody got in trouble for killing people, like, it'd be fucking kids were walking out here with guns just shooting. Like, no value for human life. Like, no value for life at all. Just evil fucking people. Evil fucking people. And, just like right now, it's legal for them to fucking shoot ducks. And fucking, all they gotta do is say, oh, it's a overcrowding of fucking deer. Like, we got too many deer. Man, people would be out there people would be coming away from out of town just to shoot some fucking deer. Not to eat it, just to fucking shoot it. Use it as a fucking target, like a big ass fucking target. Like, like, come on, man. Okay, you want to shoot something? Shoot at a fucking bird or something, man. Like, why do you need, like, of course you're gonna hit the fucking deer. Of course you're gonna fucking hit that big ass fucking deer. I mean, do something that takes some fucking skill and shit. Like, you're playing Nintendo. Fucking get a fucking PlayStation 5 or some shit. Like, why are you still on Nintendo? This motherfucker shooting deers and shit for fun. Taking pictures all by the dead deer. It's crazy, man. People are just fucking... I don't know. I hate people, though, man. Not all people, but, the majority of people. I could live in a fucking... Like, I could literally live with no human contact. It would probably be fucking boring, you know, just not seeing anybody and shit. Like, it would be something to get used to and shit, but, you know, it wouldn't be that dramatic to me. Like, I think the fewer people in this world, man, and I'm not saying that like, I'm not saying it like some dictator and shit. I shouldn't say the fewer people in this world. I think the fewer people that I'm around. It's just a lot less stressful, man. A lot of people are ill, a lot of people are miserable. Like, the world is one big hospital. The world is like one big fucking hospital, man. And a lot of these fucking patients, a lot of the really fucked up patients, believe it or not, are in high positions. And they're able to reflect their fucking psycho bullshit onto the people who aren't in the places as high as them. So the crazy ones are the ones trying to make us look crazy. And they do all types of shit. And I'm not just talking about targeting and shit, but I'm just talking about to everybody that's lower than them. They do all types of shit and give them all these fucking ailments, if you will. Make you work. Give you a lot of fucking bills. Make you stress. Make you feel like you're not getting anywhere in life. Make you depressed. Throw all these fucking holidays in the mix. Make you spend your money so you don't ever fucking rise above. You just stay stuck. You stay stuck under their control. You get cancer and all these other ailments from the stress that they've created. And without those people in this world, it would be a much better place. And I'm not even going to say without those people in the world, without their dictatorship. Without those people's dictatorship in place, if they didn't have if their dictatorship was not in place, this world would be a beautiful place. If we didn't have all these fucking if we didn't have all these fucking warehouses and manufacturing buildings and homes and all this fucking shit, cars and all that shit. Like, a person who's been born, literally, your right should be to go find any available piece of land, anything that's available that no one's built a house or any type of business on, you know, in a respectable setting. Like, you can't fucking just walk in the middle of the street and build a house, but fucking, like, wherever there's not any fucking place that has been built on, you should be able to build you a fucking house and not go all over the fucking world building fucking houses and shit. But your very first house, I mean, if you got the money to build houses after that, then so be it. But your very first house should be fucking just off fucking your birthright on this planet. Your very first house should be able to be built by you wherever the fuck is available. And anything after that, of course, you will have to pay for. But, you know, and then there would be no fucking, you know, even if you had to come up, even if you had to fucking, you know, build you a fucking shack, like, or get you a car, like, you should have some fucking piece of land where you could fucking stick you a mobile or fucking, you know, whatever. Put some type of shelter on that plot and fucking live. Like then most of the problems that we have would not even be, as far as homelessness and crime and all that shit.